This is the part where I check and see if I'm in focus and if I'm can be heard, and if the lighting is good. It probably isn't. My room isn't very pretty at night because there's no natural light. Hello humans! Welcome back to How to Human, the show that reminds you that you could probably actually be learning something right now, but instead you're here. Thank you. Getting retweeted. Getting retweeted is a coveted act of validation on social media. Twitter specifically, that's the only place you can be retweeted. Some of the most retweeted tweets in history are this one. Duh. Ellen will be on every single screen you own forever. This one. Also, duh. One Direction will forever... maybe not forever be around, but they definitely have been around in the past. And this one. Jesus Christ. Why do you have to go? Please don't go. I don't even live in America and I don't want you to go. So what do all these tweets have in common? Well, they're all really famous and have established platforms and audiences of people who are happy to retweet everything that they say and do. But if you're not famous and have established platforms, here is a guide to how to get retweeted, kind of. The first tip is to tweet to your audience. Know who your audience is and then pander to them. Even if you don't want to tweet something, still do it if you think that they might retweet it. That's what social media is all about. So figure out who follows you. How old are they? Are they young? Are they old? Are they middle-aged? Are they immortal? What do they like? Do they like fashion, movies, YouTubers, drinking people's blood? What do they tweet about? Do they tweet about school? Do they tweet about work? Do they tweet about celebrities? Do they tweet about Twilight? So now that you have an idea of who your audience is, it's time to tweet something. Let's say your audience is heterosexual white men who think that they are the victims of some kind of social injustice. I'm the real victim here. Hashtag not all men. It's a good idea to try and keep your tweets in a sort of similar tone. Maybe your tweets are educational, maybe they're inspirational, maybe they're funny. Comedic Twitter accounts tend to do really well. Here's an example of a funny tweet. I'm the real victim here. Hashtag not all men. Hashtags are great because they make you easily discoverable to people who are also interested in whatever it is that you're tweeting about. So if you tweeted that, then be prepared for an influx of dudes who think that they too drew the short straw in life. Get involved in trending hashtags. For example, right now everyone's talking about the new planet that they discovered. I don't know who they is, but someone discovered it. Proxima b, which scientists have said is basically a second Earth and can potentially harbor other life forms and could be traveled to by humans in the future. So in light of this groundbreaking scientific discovery, how about you tweet a picture of the planet with the puppy Snapchat filter on it? Always stay relevant. You could also live tweet events as they unfold. If you don't go to any events, you could live tweet TV shows as they unfold. And if absolutely nobody is retweeting you, then you can try responding to celebrities with some kind of fucked up sexual invitation. Cut a hole in my and stick your in it and it until I into my and then your onto his earlobe. I think that's enough tips. Now go forth and get retweeted. It's a great way to feel like people care. I always manage to get a little too real in these videos. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, you can subscribe. I post new videos every Tuesday and Friday. Also, I'm starting to trial a thing that I'm gonna call... I don't know what I'm gonna call it actually. Human of the Week? Weekly Human? Weekly Week... a Twitter follower that I see all over my Twitter feed all the time. So the first ever Human of the Week, or whatever I'm gonna call it, is Alex Wearable. I have no idea if that's how you pronounce your Twitter handle, but that's it. You are constantly in my notifications, and I really admire the fact that you care enough to respond to things that I have to say. Cool! Also, this is my Twitter if you want to be next week's Human of the Week. Or something. I don't know. We'll stick with that for this week. And I think that's it. You can go now. See you on Tuesday. Goodbye!
Oh.